Hi YouTube, this is Felicia with Bible Scraps and welcome to another Tuesday morning crafts video. I have been talking about bringing this video and other videos for a while now. Now this is a blast from the past, you guys. Okay, and I had to break this video up into probably 3 or 4 different videos. So it's going to be a little mini series because I had to remember how I did these techniques, which I did years ago. Okay, you see these here, but I'm going to share a separate video on these. In this video, we are going to make this here. And it's totally out of order because once again, well, the steps are out of order because I made these years ago and I had to remember the steps. You guys will see all that in the video. But you guys, these are what I'm calling, I guess, license. No, I'm not using numbers. So they're not license plates, but they're name and word and phrase plates, right? Book plates, journal plates, craft room decor, tabletop plates. I don't know, but isn't this beautiful? I love it. Okay, so once again, I'm going to bring a little mini series because there's different styles and different techniques to share. Okay, the products that I am using, you guys, and what inspired me to create these comes from a product that I purchased from Tuesday Morning years ago. I'm not sure if you guys remember, Tuesday Morning sold letters about 3 or 4 inches tall, and it looked like this, except their chipboard letters had just one, actually, let me show this one, had just one letter in it. So you could buy a whole pack of alphabet that looked like this. The thing is, you would punch out the letter and be left with the negative. Well, back in the year, I took the negatives and made something like this with them. So in this video, basically what we are using is the negative and not the actual letters that pop out. So when I saw these letters at Tuesday Morning, these letter dies, I knew exactly what I wanted to make. I wanted to make my own monogram, except I took it a step further and created initials and word and name plates. So you can do a variety with these dies, but when I saw these dies, I remembered what I used to do with the negatives back in the year. So with these letter dies, which you can find at Tuesday Morning in different, so far I've seen 2 different fonts. Now Tuesday Morning had these several months ago or perhaps last year. I didn't pick them up. Hobby Lobby carries these, but Tuesday Morning at $5, you cannot beat them. So in this video, I used this particular font set, which, here's the packaging. It also cost $5. I don't know if there's a name to the font, but I'm using this particular font, which I have backed onto magnetic sheets. I will have the magnetic sheets and everything that I used in the video, everything that I can link. But so far, I have put my letters, and you see they all fit on an 8.5 by 11 inch magnetic sheet. What I'm then going to do is, some of you guys follow my wafer thin die storage series. These are magnetic sheets inside of the sleeve here. I'll have the sleeve linked below too. But eventually what I will do is make my magnetic card all pretty like you see here. I have gingham there. Make it all pretty. I'll put it into a sleeve and yeah, create these beautiful name and word plates. Okay, so I'm also using chipboard that I picked up from Tuesday Morning, you see, back in 2015. If you have recollections, chipboard, feel free to use it. And I'm using other products too that I purchased from Tuesday Morning. Okay, you guys, let's get started because I This is beautiful. And make sure you do subscribe if you haven't, because I'm going to bring a mini series incorporating the techniques that you see in this video and also bringing you all new techniques. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so I'm already in progress with making the Faith book plate, word plate, not too sure what I'm going to call it. And what I've done is this time I'm using this pill and stick. I love this stuff. I believe it's still available. I'll have it linked along with everything else. Interject this segment because I totally left it out. What you want to do is take your pill and stick, double stick tape, cut it down to the size of the chipboard and adhere them both together. And the size of your piece will be contingent upon how many words you have in your, how many letters you have in your name or your word. Now, I do recommend, you don't have to, but next time I make some of these, I'm going to make my plate a little longer. This is 2 inches by 6. I want to make it longer so I can have room to add flowers on the edges. You don't have to, but just keep that in mind. This piece here, it's only the size of my actual word. And I actually had a flower right here that I later took off because it obscured the F and I want to be able to read what it states. Just keep all of that in mind. Here's the thing with this particular technique. I want to have adhesive on top or the front of my book plate. So I can, well, you guys will see. But here's the thing. Depending on the type of double tape that you use, you might not be able to cut through the liner. Some liners are more resistant. Like I used a double stick tape here and I could not cut through the liner sheet. So I'm using this particular pill and stick and I have, let me show you guys the sheet. This is a sheet here that I've used. You see the words on the top and then you see the white. Well, I'm using the side with the words on the top because as you can see, I did a test cut and I was able to cut through the F. So I need to make sure that I have enough space to fit all my letters. Now I'm going to secure it down with washi tape. And when I come back, I'll have your sticky. Okay, so remove your letters. So this technique will take a little bit longer than the other ones because you have to weed off your washi tape and take out your letters and then peel back the liner. Okay, so I have removed my letters and my liners and I have the base, my base word with the adhesive on it. Another way you could have done this was to just die cut out your word on bare chipboard and it would look like this. And then if you have the Xyron machine, you could send it through the Xyron machine. I do have that machine, but I wanted to do it this way because this pill and stick tape is much stronger than Xyron's tape. And the shake that I'm going to use on this, I wouldn't be able to use it with the Xyron machine. So there's other ways to do this as well. Perhaps in other videos, I will share those other ways. Okay, now it is time to add our shake. And I'm working with this glass glitter, which once again, I don't think Xyron tape, I experimented with that several years ago and their permanent tape didn't hold chunky glass glitter and micro beads as well. If you only want to use glitter, then you can use your Xyron machine. It's much quicker. What you want to do first is lay down your largest elements, whether it be a flower or gems or buttons. And you know what I'm thinking? I want to add a flower. So let me grab one of my I Am Roses flowers. Got these years and years ago. I think they're still in business. Okay, I'm going to add it right here. No, I want to be sure. Uh-oh, I'm looking at this and realize I need, this has to look like an eye. So I want to make sure that it spells and looks like the word or name. Now what I'm going to do is, now I could have made my plate longer. Next time I'll do that. Like for Hope, I have room to add a flower right there. But you know what? I am going to put it just right there. Just like that. And then what I'm going to do is take some of these rhinestones and position them where I want them. And then, I mean, I could add sequins, once again, buttons. I can, if you have jewelry pieces, little broken pieces, now would be the time to add those pieces. You can add bottle caps. You could add any and everything. I'm just looking around to see what I could add. I could even add this thing, right? Like, if I wanted to. You could add any and everything. Okay, what else can I add? What else can I have? Let's see. I'm just randomly looking for things to add. Here's a button that says handmade. Why not? Why not add that just like that? And I could add clothespins, right? Here's a clothespin. You know what? Why not? Just going to add it just like that. Press it down. Now, this particular tape, it's very strong. So it's going to hold things that other tapes won't hold. Okay, I have these felt flowers, which I'm not going to use. Okay, you guys get the hang of it. So I still have a lot of real estate to work with. So why not add some word beads? You could pick up word beads from Michael's. I got these from I think they came from AliExpress. And they're in different colors. And they say different things. So let's choose Hope. Since my nameplate or word plate states faith, I'll put Hope right there. They go hand in hand, right? Okay, and then I'm going to add, well, I thought to use a button from Tuesday Morning. I guess I still can. These are gingham. Let's go with a soft pastel. And let's put it right there. And it's okay that my button hangs over a little. See that? This tape is strong. So it's going to adhere most of the things you put down. Okay, so these shaped sequins comes from Michael's. And it's in the shape of the flamingo. Isn't that cute? So let's add a shaped flamingo just like this. Oh, that's adorable. That's adorable. Now, try not to touch. Don't use your fingers too much to touch your tape because you don't want to deactivate the sticky. Okay, and I still got a lot of room to add larger. I found that embellishment that will complete my faith nameplate. Okay, it's so appropriate, right? It's appropriate all year, every day of the year, any season. And it is this cross pick. Okay, because for me, I can't have faith or hope without the cross. Alrighty, and it's going to look so nice right here. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Look at that. So I picked up this. This is a cupcake topper, I believe. I'm not sure, but I believe it is. I found a bag of these in Las Vegas at either the Goodwill or Salvation Army. And I love that. Okay, now it's time to add some Shake Shake. Of course, if I wanted to, I still have a lot of room. Like, you know what? I think I want to add something right here. And something real quick. Okay, I'm going to add this heart, like eyeball, googly eye, but it's a googly heart. I know Valentine's is over, but when I think of faith, hope, and the cross, I think of love too. Okay, and I think that's going to complete it with our Shake Shake. And I'm going to pull out this container of different colors of crushed glass, micro beads, even got seed beads. Oh, let's use some seed beads because, oh, this color is pretty too. It matches the flamingo. I'm going to just drop some, and wherever it lands is where it lands. This tape will hold a lot of different Shake Shakes. Use your larger Shake Shake sprinkles first. And then we shall complete this with glitter or embossing. And I like to keep some of my crushed glitter. And by the way, the crushed glitter came also from Tuesday Morning. Michael's, well, it came from Michael's originally. It's by Recollections. But, you know, Tuesday Morning get things in by all companies across the world. But yeah, use your larger Shake Shake sprinkles first. And then we're going to finish it off with, well, you know what? We'll just wait and see. Oh, darn it. I'm supposed to be using micro beads. Okay, let's see if... So these came from Michael's, but Tuesday Morning also got them in. And normally I would use a little tray for different Shake Shakes, but not going to worry about that this time. I'm using a paper towel. And I don't want to sprinkle too much because I don't want to waste it, though I will use all of my Shake Shake. I'll just mix it. Well, it's already mixed together. Look how that looks so far. Oh, that is so pretty. Yeah, I keep a container of a mixture of Shake Shake that I've used, and it becomes a confetti Shake Shake. Look how pretty that is. Okay, that is so pretty. Now, I'm going to finish it off with, now you could use glitter or you can use embossing powder. Yes, embossing powder, right? But I'm going to finish mine off with, look at these little containers of glitter. You could also use, what is it called? I have some flocking too. And feel free to switch up colors. It's always fun. So wherever there's exposed sticky, that's where you can add your finest Shake Shake. Just like that. Oh, I love it. Look at this. This is so gorgeous. Isn't this gorgeous? Okay, we are not done. We are not done. And I probably should have did this next step before I added any shake. So what I am going to do is, well, once again, I need to choose a backing paper. And depending on how your how this piece looks, that will determine what type of backing paper you would need to use. I need to use a solid color because if I use a patterned color or patterned print paper, I might not be able to see what my word or name is. Many different papers, cardstocks to choose from. So depending on your color, your pattern, that can change the whole look of your. What I'm going to do is, let's see how white looks. And this is a thin piece of chipboard. You know, I think I'm going to stick with just white because I do have to run. Oh my goodness, you guys, I was losing it for a second or a minute. Look, I'm trying to peel back a liner that's not there. This is white chipboard. There's no liner there. So there's no tape on the back. I need to add the tape. Now, this step we're doing right now, you would want to do this step before you add any of your shake. It's just easier to do it that way. So I got to take that off so I can cut this. Okay, so I love this tape, you guys. It's double stick tape. I'm going to link it below. It comes in this large roll. This tape can last so long. And once again, I will have it linked below. Yeah, see, do this step before you add shake because now I got to spend time trimming around my piece. I don't want to chop off my flamingo's head. So yeah, it's just easier to do this step before adding any shake. Remember, I have not done this in several years, so I had to remember how I did it. I had to really think about that and process. Okay, so this is how it looks thus far, and you see this part is sticky. So if I wanted to, right, I'm going to come back and do another version of this because you can get so many different looks. You could add a different color or type of shake for each letter, right? There's so many different things that you can do. And you know what oh my goodness, I did do this backwards. I sure did, because now that's, oh my goodness, that's tape there. I got to do something to cover that tape, the sticky letters up, right? Oh, okay. So if I wanted to, what I could do, it's too late for me to do it now because some of my larger pieces cover up. It's covering up the letter. Okay, I could put back in a letter, right? And not add any shake to it at all. But what I need to do, oh my goodness, Felicia. Okay, you guys, this is real-time crafting, right? I got to figure this out. Perhaps it will turn into a happy accident. Yeah, because once again, my letters are now sticky because I just added double stick tape to the back. I guess I could put in powder if I wanted to, but then I would get powder on the rest of it. Okay, let me figure this out. I don't know if I want to do glitter. Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I want to do. What I was thinking of. What I was thinking of. This is so funny. I'm such a ding dong. Okay, I wanted to add just a solid white backing, right, with no sticky. That's what I wanted to add. So the solid background color will then in turn become my letters, but I added more sticky tape. What I just did right now was what I planned on doing in a separate video, but in the correct order, in the correct steps. Oh my goodness, this is going to be okay. I don't know what happened. I thought I was filming, but obviously I wasn't. So I went upstairs to my junk room, retrieved my you guys remember the Pop Shop soda company? I don't remember this growing up, but apparently it was very popular. I found a crate, an original crate filled with original Pop Shop bottles that I have filled with these are micro beads and also seed beads. So what I did was, and I thought I was filming, I didn't know if this was going to work because remember, this is totally out of order. What I'm doing now, I intended to do in a separate video, but of course in the correct order. But you know what? This is turning out to work. I didn't know that, well, I wasn't sure if I would be able to read what my word stated, but I can. Though it's out of order, I could still make out that this says faith. And I was stating that, like, artists, painters, famous painters, they just take their canvas, they take paint and they splatter it, make a big mess, and it sells for millions, right? It's considered art. Well, this is my art, even if it didn't come out readable, but it actually did. And I love this. Look at this, you guys. Oh, I have to add my flower. Then again, I might not add this. I might add a smaller flower because I do want to be able to read that it states faith. Now, had I did this in the correct order, it would be more legible, but this is still pretty. Okay, you guys, yeah, you have a taste of what is to come. I'm going to do a separate video on this particular style and method. You have initials, another word. Yeah, this is a blast from the past for me. And these are perfect to be used in many, well, number one, Happy Mail. What if your friend, for the first time, gets a craft room or a crafty space? This would make nice wall decor, craft room decor, right? In my case, I'm going to use these as nameplates, as book plates, I just said book plates, right? These would be nice to adorn the front cover of a book. Yeah, you could spell out your friend's name, a word. These are just so fun. And as you can see, you can do a lot to decorate these. And you could make them simple. I got a lot of techniques for you guys, but these are so fun. Okay, you guys, yeah, I love it. I love it. Bring it up a little closer. How about that? And I love the cross. Isn't that pretty? That is so pretty. You can make it as simple or as intricate and detailed as you like. Okay, you guys, if you like this video, why not support it? Give me a big thumbs up. Feel free to share this video. If you decide to adopt my idea, go ahead. I only ask for proper credits. Do give shout outs and do link back to this video. I will have everything I've used linked below, and be sure to come back because we got more of these name, word, phrase, book plates, initial plates to make. All right, I want to thank you all for watching. As always, blessings.